doing? I'm sending much love from my heart to yours, all the way around the world. I hope you are having a fantastic day, where today we're going to be continuing with the kingdom activations. And so today in particular, I'm going to be assisting you in upgrading your clairvoyance, your psychic abilities. And so as we move into 5D, we awaken many mystical cities. And so mystical cities are what the yogis have long spoken of. It is something you can awaken as you raise your kundalini. Also, the shamanic cultures as well, they speak of the mystical cities. And basically, mystical cities means mystical abilities. And so your clairvoyance, it is a mystical ability. And so I'm going to be sharing with you a practice today to assist you in becoming more psychic. Where, like anything, the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Where you have a third eye, we all have a third eye. And it's like a muscle. The more you practice learning to see with your third eye, the stronger it becomes. Where a huge key here is to not try too hard. You've got to show up and do the practice, but you don't want to try to see. Because when you try, you push and you close your channel. And so the state that you are required to be in to truly see the high dimensional realms is relaxed. So you've got to let go and relax and trust in your ability to see with your third eye. And so much of humanity has been trained into focusing purely on the third dimensional. However, from when we were children, particularly as babies, we could all see with our third eyes. I'm sure at some point or another you have had an encounter with a baby, very, very young child, before they can even walk, looking up and maybe laughing or pointing up at something in the sky, and you turn around and there's nothing there. Most likely they are seeing an angel or a divine celestial being saying, "Welcome to Earth." And so as really young children, as babies, we have our abilities fully open. Only we are living in a world that trains people to focus into the third dimensional, to focus on the physical. And so it's a huge process of learning to see again. And you may find it easier to develop your empathic abilities. Where your empathic abilities, they are your ability to feel intuitively. Where your psychic senses, they are like you're filling up the cup. And so when you practice what is strongest to you, so if you are particularly intuitive, if you are particularly sensitive, if you practice in strengthening this ability, it's like you're filling up this ability with water. And as you strengthen this ability, it overflows into the other mystical abilities. And so your empathy, it is often a very powerful bridge into your third eye vision. And you can also look at this from the perspective of the kundalini. You're raising your kundalini up from your root chakra up into your heart. And your heart is really where your empathy is really strengthened and it becomes heightened. It's your heart-centered awareness, your ability to feel and connect with other people's emotions. And then you're raising the kundalini up into your third eye, which is where you begin to see multidimensionally. And you may find you naturally see. Some of us, we are born with these abilities particularly heightened, and due to the environment we're in, they don't really shut down. And particularly if you are awakening as well, maybe you are beginning to see once more. So there are all many different factors. Some people it's easier to open, other people it takes some time. But the key is to relax and trust in the process and unfolding, and that you receive whatever you are meant to in the moment. And so this practice that I'm going to share with you is a very short practice, but it is incredibly powerful. It is something that we've been working with throughout these kingdom activations, but we're going to be focusing more into this today. And it is working with different crystalline rays of light. And so this works with your empathic abilities, your ability to feel, your clairsentience. But as you strengthen this, you may also begin to feel, you begin to see as well. And you may even begin to hear. You know, we're going to be working with the different crystalline rays, where I'm going to be guiding you and tuning into different crystalline rays and feeling the difference in the frequency of these rays. And you may even see a difference in color, and you may even hear, if you are super sensitive, your clairaudience, you may also hear the crystalline rays. There are different ways to translate these crystalline rays, and you may find that you are stronger in your clairaudience than you are in your clairvoyance. This is what I was like in the beginning of my journey. I could hear, but I found it very hard to see. So I had to learn how to see once more. I had to retrain myself to see. And that retraining process has taken a whole journey within itself. But one of the keys is to raise your kundalini up into your third eye, where you're bringing the chi, you're bringing the energy up into your third eye, and this helps you see. If you are finding it hard to see, often it means your kundalini is in the lower chakras, and so you want to work to bring this up. And so this can be a process of purification, also decalcification. You may have heard of the importance of decalcifying your pineal gland to enhance your psychic abilities. This is because much of humanity has been bombarded with certain foods that are not good for the health and that calcify the pineal gland. But actually, it's not just the pineal gland that has become calcified. Much of humanity has calcifications throughout their body. And so this is something that becomes uncovered on the path of yoga and also qigong. And so yoga and qigong, these are both paths to assist you in purifying your body, where you have nadis and meridians in your body. The yogis, they call them nadis, whereas the Chinese, they call them meridians. And these are energy channels that carry the prana. And so as you purify the energy channels in your body, you can circulate the prana throughout your body, the chi throughout your prana, throughout your body, that much easier. And so chi and prana, they are the same. Chi is the Chinese name for prana, and prana is what the yogis call life force energy. And so the asanas in yoga, they assist you in becoming more flexible. But as you become more flexible, you can circulate that prana more efficiently. And the same goes with qigong, the special asanas that you practice in these ancient mystical arts. They are here to assist you in purifying your body and in the path of full body ascension. It's actually something that can be awakened through the path of qigong and also yoga is your psychic abilities, where your practice, your daily practice is ultimately key if you really truly want to awaken your mystical cities and psychic senses. However, you can still cover a lot of ground with the practice that I'm going to be sharing with you today. You may even find that you are more psychic than you realize, which is the case for much of humanity. Much of humanity has been gaslit into thinking that they cannot see the future or that the spirits surrounding them are their imagination. This is what I was taught growing up. I was taught that because I would have visions of the future and they would come true. And I was told it was my imagination. I'd also see spirits in my room and also fairies. And I was told it was my imagination. And so this caused me to shut down. And so it's been a whole process of opening up again. I'm a sacred geometer, and this has been an incredibly powerful tool to assist that process, where the sacred geometry, it stimulates the third eye. It connects the left and the right cortexes of the brain. And it assists you in moving into that heart-centered consciousness and raising your kundalini up into your higher chakras. The sacred geometry quite literally providing a visual, multi-dimensional map and bridge into higher dimensional vision. And so if you really want to awaken your clairvoyance, I highly recommend you come study the sacred geometry with me. You will begin to see with new eyes, quite literally. You'll begin to see with all three eyes. And so also the light language is another incredibly powerful tool to assist you in this process. But before we go into the activation today, I want to share with you a special offer that I have available for you if you are wanting to come study with me and go deeper into this multidimensional awareness in your own time, I do have a video school that specializes in sharing many of these techniques with you to facilitate your ascension. If you want to learn the light language, if you want to study the sacred geometry, if you want to upgrade in crystalline consciousness and activate your multidimensional light body and abilities, the Diamond Light Video School is here to assist you in this process. And so there is a link in the description that you can click on if you want to come and enroll. It is on a special offer at the moment for my solar return, to celebrate my solar return, which is coming up on the 8th of January. And so that's if you want to go at your own pace studying in videos. It's a video school. But then there is also the opportunity to come work with me in person if you want to really accelerate your process and make 2024 your most powerful year to date and really rise in these times as a leader of light, awakening your multidimensional abilities. And also if you want to learn how to make money online, this is something I also teach. And so if that is something that calls you more, you will also get access to the video school and all of my different resources that are online. But you also can come work with me one-to-one and go through a one-to-one training program. And so if that is a path that calls you, you can click on the link that says book a discovery call with me and we can talk more. We will also welcome email me as well. Okay, so we're going to go into the activation now. We're going to be working with the diamond ray of light and the crystal ray of light. And so if you want to become comfortable, you can place 2 feet upon the ground. Make sure your legs are uncrossed. And if you are seated in the lotus position, this is also wonderful. Placing your hands upon your lap, your palms facing upwards. You can choose a mudra if you like. Then close your eyes. And taking a deep breath in. Breathing in deep to the pit of your stomach. Feeling your stomach inflating as you do. And releasing all that no longer serves you. And taking another deep breath in. Breathing in deep to the pit of your stomach. And releasing. And taking another deep breath in. Breathing in deep to the pit of your stomach. And releasing. Now visualizing a crystal ball of light igniting within your heart center. Visualizing this crystal ball of light expanding out throughout your heart center, expanding out throughout your whole entire physical body, expanding out and surrounding you in a divine sphere of love, in a divine sphere of crystal light. Visualize the crystal light of your heart illuminating your whole entire being and surrounding you in divine crystalline light, in divine crystalline love, in divine crystalline consciousness. Visualize the crystal light illuminating your whole entire being and surrounding you in a divine sphere of light, in a divine ball of light. Taking time to tune in to what the crystal light feels like. Bringing your awareness to what it feels like to you. Maybe you even see colors of the crystal light illuminating and emanating throughout you. I'm going to provide you with some commands and activations to further assist in amplifying the frequency and consciousness of the crystal light, paying attention to how you translate this divine crystalline ray. Divine Creator of all that is, I command that you activate divine remembrance of the crystal ray of light throughout all aspects of me. Activate and upgrade my ability to be able to translate the crystal ray of light. Crystal light illuminates my being, upgrading me with divine crystalline light, consciousness and wisdom now. Crystal light purifies my whole entire sacred human vessel with divine crystalline light, consciousness and wisdom now. Crystal light upgrades my DNA with divine crystalline consciousness and crystal light. Instantaneously, crystal light purifies my DNA with divine crystalline consciousness, light and wisdom now. Crystal light purifies and upgrades my cellular structure with divine crystalline consciousness, light and wisdom now. Crystal light purifies and upgrades the subatomic particles that form the atoms of my being with divine crystal light, consciousness and wisdom now. Crystal light purifies and upgrades my whole entire physical vessel with divine crystalline consciousness, wisdom and light now. Visualizing the crystal light illuminating your whole entire being. Crystal light upgrades and illuminates my physical vessel. Crystal light purifies and upgrades my physical vessel now. Crystal light purifies and upgrades my etheric body instantaneously. Crystal light purifies and upgrades my emotional body now. Crystal light purifies and upgrades my mental body instantaneously. Crystal light purifies and upgrades my astral body now. Crystal light purifies and upgrades the etheric template of my aura instantaneously. Crystal light purifies and upgrades my celestial body now. Crystal light purifies and upgrades my spiritual body instantaneously. Crystal light purifies and upgrades the spiritual body now. Crystal light purifies and upgrades all layers of my auric field from the inside to the out with crystalline consciousness, love, light, and wisdom instantaneously. I am illuminated with the divine crystal ray of light. Visualizing the crystal ray of light illuminating your whole entire being. Illuminating the space surrounding you. Visualizing the crystalline light filling the room surrounding you. Taking time to tune in and to translate the crystal ray of light. How does it feel like to you? What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it taste like? How do you translate the crystal ray of light? And taking a deep breath in, breathing in deep to the pit of your stomach, and releasing. Saying thank you to the crystal ray of light. Right now, steps aside. We invite in the presence of the diamond light. Taking time, tune in to the diamond light frequency and consciousness as the diamond light ignites within your heart center. Divine Creator of all that is, I command that you activate divine remembrance of the diamond light throughout all aspects of me. Activate and upgrade my ability to translate the diamond ray of light. Visualize the diamond light within your heart center, expanding out throughout your whole entire sacred human vessel, illuminating your whole entire being with divine diamond light, consciousness, and wisdom. Visualize the diamond ray of light illuminating your physical body, upgrading your physical body and surrounding you in a divine sphere of diamond light. Visualize the diamond light of your heart illuminating your whole entire sacred human vessel and surrounding you in a divine sphere of diamond light, consciousness and wisdom. Visualize the diamond light of your heart illuminating your whole entire being and surrounding you in a divine sphere, in a divine ball of diamond light. Visualize the diamond light illuminating your physical body, connecting with all of your cells upgrading the divine assistance, the diamond light. Visualizing your DNA purifying and upgrading the divine diamond light. Diamond light upgrades my DNA instantaneously with diamond light, diamond consciousness, and diamond wisdom now. Diamond light purifies and upgrades my cellular structure with diamond light, diamond consciousness, and diamond wisdom now. Diamond light purifies and upgrades my whole entire physical vessel with diamond light, diamond consciousness, and diamond wisdom now. Diamond light upgrades the subatomic particles that form the atoms of my being with diamond light, diamond consciousness, and diamond wisdom now. Visualizing the diamond light illuminating your physical body. Taking time to tune into how this feels, how you're able to translate this frequency. Diamond light upgrades my physical body. Diamond light purifies and upgrades my physical body now with diamond light, diamond consciousness, and diamond wisdom. Diamond light purifies and upgrades my etheric body instantaneously. Diamond light purifies and upgrades my emotional body now. Diamond light purifies and upgrades my mental body instantaneously. Diamond light purifies and upgrades my astral body now. Diamond light purifies and upgrades the etheric template of my aura instantaneously. Diamond light purifies and upgrades my celestial body now. Diamond light purifies and upgrades my spiritual body instantaneously. Diamond light upgrades and purifies all layers of my auric field now. Visualize the diamond light illuminating your whole entire being with divine diamond light, consciousness, and wisdom. Visualize the sphere of light surrounding you, illuminating the diamond light of your heart, upgrading the divine diamond light, consciousness, and wisdom. Visualizing the diamond light expanding out throughout your whole entire being and surrounding you in divine diamond light. Visualizing the diamond light filling the space, filling the environment surrounding you as you are immersed within this divine diamond light frequency. And taking time to notice the difference in the frequency of the crystal light that we activated in the beginning and the diamond light. How do you translate the difference in these two crystalline rays? How do they feel in comparison? How do they smell in comparison? How do they taste in comparison? How do they look in comparison? Maybe you see different colors with each ray. Maybe you feel different within your body. Paying attention, because these are your multidimensional abilities. Your ability to translate the psychic realms But awakening your clairvoyance is a matter of practice. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Taking a deep breath in, breathing in deep to the pit of your stomach. And releasing. Taking another deep breath in, breathing in deep to the pit of your stomach. And releasing. And taking another deep breath in, breathing in deep to the pit of your stomach. And releasing. Bringing your awareness to both the crystal and the diamond ray of light that have been activated today. You may see them as separate rays before you, each ray a master with wisdom to teach you and to share. How do you recognize the difference between the two? What does that contrast feel like to you? Just taking time to really acknowledge how you translate the difference of these two rays. Do you see them? Do you feel them? Do you hear them? Do you taste them? Do you smell them? Do you intuitively know them? How do they feel? There are many other crystalline rays that are here to assist you in your awakening process, to assist you in upgrading your multidimensional abilities. If you would like to go deeper into multidimensional activation and psychic remembrance, as you awaken to a higher dimensional octave of awareness, you're welcome to come study with me. I can share with you many more practices to assist you in relearning to see. Where it is a process of relearning. You can already see. Multidimensionally, it's just the process of integrating your multidimensional expressions, of relaxing into your higher self. A lot of the time, it is a matter of relaxing into who you truly are at your core. Your ascended expressions already exist. They're already here and they are already now. They are within you. This process of ascension ultimately is the process of integration with who you are at your core. Tuning into your heart. For your heart is the gateway to New Earth. It is the gateway to your New Earth light body. It is the gateway home to who you truly are at your core. It is the gateway to love, and you love at your core. But when you are ready, you can open your eyes. You can take your time. And you can give your hands a rub together, summoning this energy to the tips of your fingers and to the palms of your hands, sending it to your ears to help you see, breathing in and releasing, sending it to your eyes to help you, sending it to your ears to help you hear, breathing in and releasing, sending it to your eyes to help you see, breathing in and releasing, sending it to your third eye to help you see, breathing in and releasing, sending it to your brain, breathing in and releasing, sending it throughout your body, these divine crystalline diamond light codes. And you can do some deep breaths in, breathing in deep to the pit of your stomach and allowing yourself to make a noise as you exhale. Ah. 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 Wonderful. Okay, beautiful souls. So that is a powerful practice to help you upgrade your psychic abilities. This is something we go very deep into in light language initiation, where I teach you how to channel the language of light. If you want to learn how to channel it by hand, also vocally, and also through movements. Something I assist you in becoming initiated into is the different crystalline rays, where you in turn can awaken your channel to become a crystalline channel of light. But there may be certain rays that resonate deeper with you than others. For example, you may resonate deeply with the crystal ray of light, or maybe the diamond ray of light, or maybe the diamond rainbow light, or also the sapphire ray of light. Or you may be one of my emerald sisters, the emerald ray of light. Your soul is likely from a specific ray. You have these crystalline rays working with you. So for example, I resonate very deeply with the sapphire ray because I work with the order of Melchizedek. I'm from the sapphire ray of Melchizedek. And so the sapphire codes is something I assist in activating as well. This is something we go into deeper in light language initiation, or if you want to come train with me one-to-one, I can assist you in really awakening to newfound realms within the crystalline awareness. And of course, we are sharing parts of this in the Kingdom's activations, but we go much deeper in the one-to-one training, where ultimately I'm here to assist you in rising in these times as a leader of light. But what happens is as you begin to awaken, as you begin to come home to your highest timeline, you can become a divine conduit for the Spirit of Christ to flow through you, to heal through you, to elevate the planetary consciousness through you. I'm here to create leaders, here to usher in the new earth. And so if this is a path that calls you, if you are feeling a calling to rise in these times as a leader of light and to spiritually serve, get in contact with me. You can book a discovery call. There's the link in the description. We're going to be meeting tomorrow. I will let you know the time if you keep an eye on the YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed already, where you'll get a notification when I go live. We're going live every day with these kingdom activations whilst I'm here in the Caribbean, in Tulum, arcing the new earth, crystalline rays to you all the way around the world. And so beautiful souls, I'm sending much love from my heart to yours all the way around the world. And I look forward to connecting with you tomorrow. Blessings.